Well, 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 my loves, here we are back at the Firelink Shrine, back in Let's Play Dark Souls 3, back in Lothric, in fact, and stuff is happening, things are progressing. We have found Irithyll.
Gaining admission to
Oh, shut up. We have found Irithyll of the Boreal Valley, one of my favourite areas in the entire game. We've also found the Church of Yorshka. I don't know who Yorshka was. I'm sure we may find out, we may not. It is Dark Souls after all. It may not be that clear. I may have to go looking up for that, because I don't know who Yorshka was. But we are progressing, as are the characters. They're actually progressing rather nicely, which it makes me a bit jittery, I've got to say, because as I said, I fucked them up completely in the first playthrough. It's very, very easy to do. Even doing something as simple as just talking to them wrongly, or at the wrong time, or in the wrong way will do it. It will end their quest line, often dramatically. So, yeah. Best to be rather careful. Oh yeah, so this is an area we can drop down to at some other point. I don't think we can do anything with it right now, unless there are any hidden walls or anything like that. I don't think there are. So maybe a bit later. We'll come to that later. It looks like a shortcut to me. We met Henri here. Henri of Astora, who is one of the key characters in this game. I like Henri very much. What the... Ooh, cobwebs. That doesn't always bode well in this game, does it? Hello. Roster of Knights. Well, that's kind of cool. It's a multiplayer item. It's pretty useless. This area is tough. This area is tough. There are invisible enemies here. We need to be... You see them? Can you see the eyes? Look, by the grave. Yeah. We're gonna have to be damn careful here. I see you, you little shit. Yeah. Some of the people of Irithyll seem to suffer from a very particular curse, in that their bodies are sort of reduced to this ashen mist, which I think is kind of cool. Look at them. They remind me a little bit of the creatures from... Where'd you go? There you are. They remind me a wee bit of the creatures from Hemwick Charnel Lane in Bloodborne, the big demonic shadow creatures that the witches of Hemwick can summon. Oh, look at that! Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? Look at that! I love Irithyll. There's a big monster up here. It's one of the it's one of those bird things, but it's I think it's got red eyes. It's pretty nasty. So we're gonna have to take it down nice and quick. Nice and quick. Because it's an evil son of a bitch. It's praying to an altar. Once again, another monster that's just minding its own business, that's not actually doing anything. And then we come up and we ruin its day. Don't we? Yeah. The ones with red eyes, take them out. Take them out quick. Homeward Bone. What is this? It's pretty, whatever it is. There's something behind it. Undead Bone Shard. Oh, we can use that to upgrade bonfires. That's useful. That's very useful. Yeah, anything with red eyes, kill it dead, kill it quick. Right. We're coming up onto some really treacherous areas in this place, I can tell you. Lots of those hidden enemies knocking about here, so we're going to have to be damn careful. We're heading down into the streets of Lower Irithyll now. There's one of them there, look, can you see? There's also weird dog enemies here, really strange dog enemies that are actually, if you look at them closely, they are actually twisted versions of the people of Irithyll. One of the things that, oh, what's his face, the Pontiff, Sullivan, actually does is very redolent of what happens in Yharnam. He brings some sort of tainted blood that turns people into beasts. There is a very, very clear link between the mythology of Irithyll and the mythology of Yharnam. Now there's two of them, and I want to antagonize one of them, ideally. Fuck off, just one of you, because two of them is a pain in the arse. Right, yeah, this is a good way of doing it. No, it's not. You see, they're not dogs, look, they're people in dog shape. I can never take the dogs down right. I can never do it. They always fucking maul me, look. I don't know why. I've never figured out a good way of dealing with fucking dogs in this game. I maybe should rephrase that. Because that didn't sound good at all, did it? Die! Bloody thing. And you. Ah! Another thing is that just sometimes, not always, but sometimes it doesn't target them properly because they move too fast, which is slightly annoying. Yeah. Maybe easier with the sword and board method with a shield to protect you, but if so, I've never come across a method that works. It's kind of hit and miss with them. There's another one, isn't there? Shit. Come on. Look, it's actually a person stretched into a dog shape. Look, this is what happens. They wear your stamina down by darting around you. So you can't get a hit in. It's really difficult. And these are some of the nastier ones. Let's see if we can get a good look at them. Look. It's actually a woman, look, whose body has been sort of stretched out and distorted into a vaguely canine shape. It's cool. It's very, very nasty and highly redolent of what happens in Yharnam. Highly redolent. Okay. Rusted gold coin. Not worth it at all. You are a fucking liar. There is no illusory wall here. Although it is the kind of place where you'd expect there maybe to be one. Isn't it? Right, we're coming up to some tough areas now. I mean, some really tough areas now. We are gonna have to be sodding careful here. Because these things are everywhere. And there are different versions of them down here too. Look at them. Look how many of them there are. You need to be careful here. Because if you're not, you are going to die. Okay. And it is just a case of taking it slowly. Like everything in Dark Souls 3, you just do them one at a time. Take them down. One at a time. At as great a range as possible, if possible. Not like I'm doing here, because I'm doing it badly. Where they can actually get an attack in. These guys are tough. They're much tougher than... Ooh. They do a lot more damage than you'd expect them to. Given the size of them, they do a lot more damage. Stop vomiting on me, it's gross. Okay. Right. Oh, there's one that's up. Those ones are particularly aggressive and you want to be careful of them. There's a lot of them that drop down from above, so you need to be careful here, because they're very difficult to see. Very difficult to see, and if they come at you en masse, you are screwed. Which they do like to do. Ah, now that one's... Is that one active? Nope. It's actually very difficult because you want to find a means of antagonizing them. But you only want to antagonize one or two at a time, if possible. Like this. They don't like fire, obviously. So if you can't... Ah, there was one in front of me. You see that? The bastard. Oh, no, no. That's what they do. They come at you like 2 at a time and they just keep stabbing. They just keep stabbing at you. Very tough. Very, very bloody tough. Ah, damn it. And we didn't get to open up a shortcut either, did we? Bollocks. Oh, well. With any luck, we'll be able to get through that dog area with a bit more in the way of Estus, because we're going to need it. We are going to need it. Okay. It's over there, isn't it? Yeah, I see it. Don't even try it with me. Don't even try. And it is best to take them out, because they will come after you. They will activate, and when they do, you are screwed. Okay. There we go. In fact, I don't even have to bother with the dogs, which is rather nice. So all of that, oh fuck. Yeah, they go invisible, so you need to be really careful of them. So all of the Estus I wasted, I can actually now utilize, which is good. Because you need it in this area, believe me. You do need it. The ones on the floor, not so bad. They can be dealt with. It's the ones standing up that really do you. It'd be lovely to be able to target them, though. But you can't do that until they become visible. There we go. Weapons like this sword are great for them because you know you can get multiple ones at once. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. It's all very tactical, this area. It's all very tactical. You've got to take them out in the right order. As few at a time as possible, ideally. They're vile, aren't they? I mean, this is what became of the people of Irithyll. I mean, bloody hell. This is what Pontiff Sullivan has actually done. Jesus. Reduced them to this sort of, like, pale life. But considering where he comes from, that kind of makes sense. He actually comes from, Ariandel, the Painted World. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Which is a world of despair. It's a world, where you go to rot. Quite literally. Okay. What was that? Gotta be careful because they can drop down from above as well, which is not good. So you've got a standing one and two on the floor there. So let's try and draw either the one that's standing up is coming. Good. Gotcha. There we go. Okay. Alone they're not so bad. It's when there's lots of them together that's when you need to worry. And there's lots of them together here, so yeah. Blood gem. Oh, that's quite good actually. Right, okay. What's left? What's left to deal with? Aha, yes, I saw you. I saw you there. Yeah. You need to be so careful here. Because what they'll do is drop down behind you and then go invisible. So you can't actually see them, and then they stab you in the back, which is bollocks. Come on. God, they are quite frightening, aren't they, actually? They look more like a Bloodborne enemy than a Dark Souls one. You can definitely tell the horror element of Dark Souls 3 is stronger than the other Dark Souls games. It's you can tell that they were developing Bloodborne when they were developing this. Hello. Oh, there's another one. Fortunately ground bound. There's a lot of them up there in the rafters as well, which as you can imagine is a pain in the arse. Alright, there's no more hiding behind the furniture or anything, so... In and of themselves, not hard. They're not hard enemies, not really. It's just that they are tricky because of their positioning. It's quite clever. This area in Dark Souls 2 would have been a fucking nightmare because there would have been like 1,200 of them all packed together. But because of the way, the elegance of Dark Souls 3, it's not a problem as such. It's hard but it's fair. That's the point, it's hard but fair. This is the kind of area where in Dark Souls 2, I'd have probably given up. Okay. I'm just being very careful here. Hey, up, that one disappeared, so it's coming. Yeah, you clever so-and-so. You see that? Clever so-and-so. There's quite a few of them up here, actually, so we're gonna have to be careful. What have you got here? What have you got? Shriving stone. I'm sure I can use it for something. Don't know what, but, you know. Have we got them? There's one over there. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to do here? Ah, yes. Yes. Something to get just here. Hello. You're ugly. There we go. Drop down. Yeah. I believe there's a chest. Is it a mimic? Let's see. No, it's not. It's Yorshka's spear, which is actually a very nice weapon indeed. Oh, it. Ow. That actually hurt, damn it. Is that everything? I think it is. I'm just going to go out onto that ledge and have a look what's there. God, I love Volmir's sword. It's brilliant. I might actually keep this weapon to the end game and keep upgrading it because it's good. It's really good. And it looks good too. You know what I do need to do? I need to get some armor. My armor sucks. Okay, so this is an alternative way out, isn't it? I'm going to go this way first. I'm just going to go down and out this way first, just to see what's here. Yeah, I need to get a decent armor set and start upgrading it, because I haven't done that to the armor yet. I mean, this is decent. I'm enjoying this this armor set rather a lot, actually. It does look good. But there's some better armor sets later on, definitely. Ring ahead, yeah, there probably is, but I'm not going down there to get it, because look, it's an ambush. There's a lot of ambushes here, as you can see. It's a case of progressing with care, you bastard. You see that? Yeah, that's what happens. There's another one, though. Where are you? Where's the other one gone? Oh, this doesn't bode well. This does not... Ah, there it is. Good. Come on. Aha! You see, when they're visible, they're no harder than some of the first enemies in the game. But when they are invisible, pains in the arse. Right. There's quite a few ambushes around here. You need to be really careful. No, there isn't. You are a liar. Oh, no, you're not. You were actually telling the bloody truth. Bloody Nora. Ah. Lovely. That's actually cool. I'm quite pleased with that. But there are ambushes here. We need to be really careful because there's a lot of them and they can swamp you if you're not careful. You need to try and draw them one or two at a time, if possible. Oh fuck, one of them screamed and that's fucked it up because now they're all active. Shit. I need to run. And maybe use a bit of pyromancy because there's quite a lot of them now. All ghosting in and out like that. Oof. Come on. God, the reach on this thing is amazing. Ah, you bastard! I didn't see you. That's because you're invisible! Haha! Right, so I'm gonna have to be careful now because there's probably more of them coming. Yeah, there's one of them there. And that's definitely active. So let's watch the eyes, because there it is! Aha! One suspects that the people of Irithyll did very badly under Pontiff Sullivan's reign. I'm just guessing. Maybe they're perfectly happy, I don't know. But I don't think they are. Yeah, you saw that, didn't you? You see it? That's another one of the Pontiff Sullivan's creations. Another one of the people that have been reduced to the status of a beast. And when I say a beast, I mean a beast. Right. If we can get one of them. Oh, one of them's a spellcaster. Shit. Oh, bollocks. That's bad. So it'll be buffing this one, I imagine, and the others. Yeah, come on. Yeah. So that one, the spellcaster, is a bit like the banshees in Castle Canehurst. Yeah? From Bloodborne? Similar idea? Yeah, definitely similar idea. You need to draw the others off before you start to tackle it. Clearly. Interesting. Patience. That's what Dark Souls is about. It's all about patience. Whereas Bloodborne is all about the lack of it. It's all about just hammering things, you know? Hammering the fuck out of everything. That's what Dark Souls is about. Bloodborne is about. Blood gem, not worth it. Not worth all of that, but it's alright, I suppose. Okay, any more secret walls? I don't think there are, but I'll just double check. Now, the next area is very dangerous indeed. And there's one or two secrets that we need to get to. Now, how many of them are there down there? There's a couple of them. And I can't target them from here. So, yeah, you see them sleeping? They are gross. They are these spidery, skittery, really hideous enemies that are so Yarnum it's unreal. We're going to encounter a couple of them around here. And a lot of other things as well. They're much more horrific. So, keep an eye on the water. There's one of them, you see? Submerged. You need to be bloody careful, I'm telling you. Oh, they're not activating yet. Shit. You know what's going to happen, don't you? You know what's going to happen. It's going to activate when we pick that up. Bollocks. The Ring of Sacrifice. Yeah. They are vile. They are vile. Look at them. Oh. I mean, they are horrific. They're actually not that tough. They're designed to make you panic. They're that kind of enemy. They're designed to make you go, oh, it's horrible. And that's, of course, what happens. The way they rear up from the water and everything, it's all designed to make you panic. Right, now, we need to be bloody careful here. Because, remember the enemy from before? The big beastie that chased us across the bridge? It's back! And we can't fight it yet. We simply can't. We're not the right build. We're not in the right state yet. We need to run. We cannot fight it here. We literally can't fight it because it will kill us. So let's go here, away from it, There it is. And it should fade. It should fade away. Cool. Okay. I mean, we can fight it. You know, don't get me wrong, we can fight it. Doesn't mean we should, though. It would be a stupid idea at this point. God, look at this place. Isn't it beautiful? This is actually the arena in which you're meant to fight it, but not. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm just not. There's other stuff that we need to do. First of all, there's a bonfire down here that I want to take advantage of. There we are. That darkness is not nice at all, is it? Kind of suggests that there's something in there, doesn't it? Oh god, look at him! Okay. Right, now, there's a hidden area that I want to get to before we do anything. Now, the beast will come back, unfortunately, so we've got to avoid it for now, because I do not want to fight it. I want to go in here, if I can. Here we are. I think the beast will leave us alone for the time being. But unfortunately, there's a lot of other stuff in here that's arguably even worse. Right. Now, once again, there are lots of those spidery, skittery things. Lots of them. And it's a case of taking them down systematically. One at a time, so you don't get swamped or mobbed by them. Oh, God, they're foul like that. They are the foulest things, aren't they? I mean, in a game of foul things, they're some of the foulest. Wouldn't you agree? They are actually the people of Irithyll, these creatures, all of them. This is what Pontiff Sullivan did to them. God knows why. They are foul, aren't they? Oh, God. So Bloodborne. So Bloodborne. You need to be careful as well. Some of them are hidden under the water, some of them are clinging to the ceiling, so you've got to be careful. But there's lots of treasure in here. There is a lot of good stuff here that is worth picking up. Dung pie, that's not one of the good things. That's a bit shit, to be honest. Ah, sorry, I actually didn't mean that pun, but you know. Is that one active? Ew. God. The way the hair drags, it's foul. Wouldn't you agree, madam? Wouldn't you agree? Dung pie again. Why does it keep giving us dung pies? A sort of a holdover from Blighttown in the last game, really. Right, so there's one here, there's one there, and there's 3 clustered over there, so... Aha! Weren't expecting that, were ya? The way they shriek is grotesque and disturbing as well. Excrement-covered ashes! Okay. I suppose. That's weird, but fine. I'm sure the old lady would be pleased to have them. Ugh. Hi. Get out of it. Disgusting, disturbing thing. Right. Now, these fine ladies are going to be difficult to take down. I'm afraid. Are they even active? No, they're not. Can I activate them? Yes, I can. Good. So one at a time. One at a time. Because they're protecting something. Yeah, that's right. Kick it. Kick it awake. That'll do you good. Are they protecting anything? They better bloody be. Otherwise this is pointless. They are not. Shit. Yeah. God damn it, I thought they were protecting an item or something. But no, they're just sort of there for the sake of it, you know? Bit of experience, I suppose, a bit of free soulage. Right, I wonder if our friend is... Yeah, he is! So cool! This is you have to do this to get the next encounter with Ziggermeyer. He's asleep in front of the fire. Looks like he's been eating something, doesn't it? Bread, maybe, or something. We should leave him alone, really, shouldn't we? Zest the soup there, too. Hey, man! How are you? You alright?
Oh.
Yes, indeed.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off.
That's alright, man.
It's rather warm in here.
It's rather nice, actually.
Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you.
You too, man. It's always good to see you.
I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegfried of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude.
For what? For waiting?
And a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours.
What you got? Emit force. Cool.
I know. Won't you join me for dinner?
Sure.
I make a fine Esther soup. I've got some stewing right now.
Okay, cool.
Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast.
Why not? Siegbräu.
To valor, my sword, and our sworn duties.
I like you, Siegfried. You are a breath of fresh air.
May the sun shine.
Oh. How can you not love this guy? How can you not just love him? He is brilliant. He is wonderful.
Have you heard?
Have I heard what, man?
Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon.
Oh, I know it, yes.
And even below that, the profaned capital.
You know that well, don't you?
Yorm, the reclusive giant lord.
And you know him very well, don't you?
That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep.
He does. Him and Yorm have a history.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid I've cast a cloud over things.
No, it's fine, man.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap.
Right.
The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Yeah. Love him. Love him. God, in this world of desolation and metaphysical darkness, you've got Siegfried, who is just the best. He's impossible not to love. He's impossible not to love. Okay, guys, I think we will call it quits here in Siegfried's good company. When we come back, we'll explore a little more of this area, and we'll head upstairs, actually, to a place that will probably look rather familiar. Until then, ladies and gents, goodbye!